It is day one of the 20 of our creative bees. Yes, so if you're not following, you're missing a lot. Now, this is what we're going to be creating today, and I'm going to color it the lily flower. So all you need is on the screen, you just need little pieces of your gross grain ribbon, 4 centimeters wide, and we are good to go. Yes, you can just choose what colors you like. You can adorn with whatever colors you want, and all you need to do is to make sure that the edges of each of those ribbons are secured with a heat source or a light source. I'm using the lighter in my own case. Yes, I'm using the lighter. So the next thing you're just going to be doing is making sure all of the edges are already secured, and what we're going to be doing is a needle and thread. You're going to take in between two of the 8 centimeters that you have, leave a space of about 1.5 centimeters in between, like so, and then you put the next one, which is the 7 centimeters, right on top of the one before it, just behind it, like that. Yes, making them be on the same symmetric line, and then you're going to be putting the 6 centimeters right in the middle. Yes, just making sure there's a space of about 0.5 centimeters on both ends. Yes, so that's why we're using the ruler, to make sure that we have a good symmetry. Now, I teach my students that you make sure you measure twice so that you can cut once. Yes, measure twice so you can cut once. So all we need to do is just bite the ends of each of the ribbons just the way I'm doing. Just 6 stitches would be fine. Just 6 stitches. You can use your pin if you want. Then you can go all the way one by one, making sure you pick each intricate ends of each of the bows. Yes, just each edge of each of the ribbons. Make sure you pick them so that you can have a wonderful finish. So there we go. That's one side. And what I do teach my students is, before you pull it all the way out, check and make sure that you picked all the ends, and then you get 6 stitches, and then you pull it all the way. Now, another lovely trick that I teach my students is, after you have gathered your stitches, run it all the way through again to make sure you have a very secured stitch. Now, these and many more are the things I teach my students on my Creative Bees Masterclass, which is going to be starting in February. So if you are yet to join us, just send me a comment, Creative Bees, and I'm going to be sending you the link to join the masterclass, which is going to be starting in February 2026. So all done, you just make sure that you tie a knot just to secure the stitch, and then we move to the second part. Remember, it's a bow, so we've got two sides. So secure it, and then we'll move to the second one. Now, after you get the second one done, just the same way I did the first one, so you can watch the video once or twice, just make sure that you join the two of it with your hot glue gun. Yes, don't worry if you don't get it on the first try. Keep trying so you can get it again. So you just use your hot glue gun to join the two ends, and you've got your bow in that perfect order. Now, accessorizing and embellishing your bow is all up to you. Now, I'm going to be using this 15 centimeters long and 1 centimeter wide of gross grain strip. What I'm going to be doing is, I'm just going to be using these end ruffles to adorn it, making it look really nice and pretty. So if you don't know how to do this, all you just need to do is just put a pinch, just a little piece of your hot glue gun in the middle of one of the fluffy forays, and then you just put the tip of your ribbon right in the center, and then you just close it together, making sure that the hot glue gun helps you to secure them in place. And then you can put in your beads, and then put in the foray at the other end, and all we just need to do is pull the two ends of the bow of the thread or the ribbon, and then you get the middle. So it's that middle that we are going to be joining with our already made bow. Yes, if you understand what I mean. So make sure you get the middle so that you have a very beautiful symmetry of your ribbon. And then you're going to be, you can use your hot glue gun actually, but I prefer to secure with a needle and thread. So I'm going to be using the needle and thread right in the center like that, and then I'm going to be joining it with my bow, and that makes my bow complete. Now, I have so many ways of embellishing all of my items, but this one I just want to be using this foray roses, and I'm going to be using some very beautiful. So guys, we're almost done with it. Just secure it nicely, making sure that each of the ends are symmetrical, and secure with a knot, and we are almost done. So all we need to do is just to put our embellishments, accessories. But before, I always tell my students that before you put your embellishments or your accessories, make sure you secure with a tiny piece of ribbon first, so that gives you that extra security. We don't want our client using a product and they're complaining that it's falling apart or is loosening off. And so I'm going to be teaching you a lot of things on our Creative Bees Masterclass about how to really create durable products that will make your customers loyal for life. Yes, loyal for life. So we're going to be using the ribbon, this 1 centimeter ribbon, to secure with a hot glue gun, and then we're going to be putting our clip, which is the long clip. Yes, and then we're going to be putting our embellishment, and that's what we have. Again, if you're interested to join our Creative Bee Masterclass, which starts in February, just send me a DM Creative Bee, and I'm going to be sending you the link to join us. I'm going to be teaching you a lot of things about how to make your items durable, how to sell, where to sell, your color combination, and many more. So here is the finished product. If you would like to order for yours, just send me a DM to order for yours. We are live on Etsy and eBay, and just seeing wonderful product from yours in 2026. Bye for now.